From nothing to a millionaire high, Reddit. My name is Sam. At 26, I was working as a cashier, counting pennies, living on instant noodles, and just dreaming of paying off my debts. Everything changed one random day. After a tough shift, I bought a lottery ticket, just to cheer myself up. A week later, at night, sitting in my kitchen, I checked the results. $2 million. I honestly thought it was a dream. I checked 3 times. My heart was pounding so hard I almost fainted. At that moment, I realized my life would never be the same. But I had no idea what problems were waiting for me next. The first month was like a movie, a new car, trips, parties. Friends I hadn't seen in years suddenly remembered me. Relatives started hinting that they were also struggling. And I spent a lot. Until one morning I looked at my account, minus $200,000 in a month. Panic hit me. I stopped, and I understood. Either I pull myself together or in a year I'll be back at the cashier's desk. I found a financial advisor who literally saved me from bankruptcy. He taught me money should work, not just sit there. I invested part of it into stable stocks, but I always dreamed of having something of my own. As a kid, I loved the smell of coffee. I dreamed of owning a coffee shop. And in 2018, I took the risk. I invested $300,000 into my first shop. It seemed like it would be easy. But it was a hellish year. Constant inspections, staff problems, competition. I slept in the coffee shop, brewed coffee myself, and learned on the go. And you know what? I survived. When I opened my second coffee shop, everything went wrong. Bad location, low sales, expenses eating up profits. I was on the edge, minus $150,000, and thoughts like, maybe I'm an idiot? But then one client, a businessman who often came to my first shop, told me a phrase that changed everything. Don't be afraid to lose, be afraid to stand still. I changed my strategy, invested in marketing, closed the failing location, and did a rebranding. 3 years later, I already had 8 coffee shops in different cities. People came not just for coffee, but for the atmosphere. I launched my own coffee bean brand, merch, and even a mobile ordering app. Revenue kept growing. Competitors looked at me with envy, but I kept moving forward. Today in 2025, my business makes over $3 million a year. But money is not the most important thing. Along this journey, I realized that what matters more than millions are the people who stand by you. After I stopped throwing money around, all the party friends disappeared. Instead, those who supported me when things were tough remained. Partners who believe in my ideas, a team that works like a family, and new friends with whom I can just sit in the evening over a cup of coffee and talk about life. My parents no longer worry about me. My wife is by my side, and my little hobby became the thing that changed my life. I'm happy. And if you're reading this, remember, money doesn't make you someone else. It only shows who you really are. I hope my Reddit post inspires you to take risks, work hard, and never give up. Because sometimes you win, not when you find $1 million, but when you find yourself. Sparkles.